I'm Cortisa, a wife and homeschooling mom of 5. I want to change lives one room at a time by building confidence, creating joy, and revitalizing hospitality. With 7 simple steps, I'll teach you how to make your space everything you've always dreamed it could be. Hey y'all, welcome to Make Your Space. I'm Cortisa.
And I'm Larry.
We all know that when people enter your home, the first impression they receive comes from your entryway. And it's also been said that the powder room is the jewel of the home. On this episode, we are going to show you how we used our 7 simple steps to create a great first impression to make people feel warm and welcomed when they enter our home, and how we made our powder room jewel sparkle.
Yeah, because the powder room started off as an agate.
Yeah.
So watch us turn the agate into a diamond.
Stay tuned. All right, babe, ready to tackle this next big project?
Oh yeah, I am ready for this one. This entryway and powder room are gonna be fantastic.
Okay, step 1 of our 7 simple steps for the entryway: function. Every entryway needs 2 things. It needs to function well, and it needs to be inviting.
Hey, it actually needs 3 things.
Oh, really?
It needs to have a door so you can enter.
Okay. Correction, 3 things. Once you have the primary function of a door to enter, you need a couple of other things to help it function well. A great thing to have is a rug for when they come in, they have a place to dry their feet or wipe their feet. Second is an umbrella stand. If it's raining, they have a place to put their umbrellas. And then third is a basket for shoes, so that people have a place to put their shoes when they're coming to your home. We are firm believers in making yourself at home in our home. Mi casa es tu casa.
And mi casa, no zapatos.
Step 2 of our 7 simple steps: resources and limitations. As you can see, the limitations in this space is that we have only 2 small walls, so essentially no place to put anything. But that's okay, because we kind of like the open and airy feel that we have in our entryway. Since we do have this one tiny wall, we decided to make this a place for something inviting. Really?
Whew. All right, well, as far as resources for this room, the only thing we had was this fantastic 16-year-old chair. Thank goodness it's solid wood construction, so it is able to withstand the weight of these books and this beautiful planter. So what we've done is repurposed this old uncomfortable chair into a plant stand, and it looks gorgeous and inviting in our entryway.
Yeah, it was a cool idea I got off Pinterest, so I like it.
Me too.
We wanted our entryway to feel inviting and happy.
What's more happy than a bunch of smiling children? We found this super cool, very quick DIY project on Pinterest, and it turned out amazing.
Yeah, I love it. It turned out great. We also chose this beautiful blingy chandelier for the entryway to complement the chandelier that we have in the dining room.
Hey honey, look at this. They have these perfectly placed screws up here that are perfect for hanging my sign. I love builder grade homes.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Remember, in your entryway, it's an opportunity to give people a sneak peek of what to expect in the rest of your home.
Our family welcomes you.
We're here at the end of our journey with the entryway. We have 1 hole left to fill, right above the chair here. Now, we love Tennessee. We've been here for almost 2 years, so I thought this would be a perfect spot to do a tribute to the state of Tennessee. You guys know how I feel about meaningful pieces in your home. I found this beautiful piece of handmade pottery from Square Market, and I thought it'd be the perfect piece for over the chair. However, I had no idea what to put above it. Talked to Paula, the shop owner at Square Market. She suggested a wreath. I thought, perfect idea. I found this one online on clearance, and the color works beautifully with the rest of the palette on this level. So we're really excited.
That's neat. You can have your inspiration and design come from anywhere. So I am going to secure this to the wall using 2 plate hangers on the back. It scoops right around the corners here and the edges very nicely. So this will look fantastic. You're going to get a chance to see the reveal here in just a minute.
Believe it or not, a powder room has more than just one basic function.
You have to have a mirror so people can check themselves out. You have to have a tissue box because when they're checking themselves out, they might find a boogie. And of course, you have to have a tea light to handle those small to medium odors.
Well, step 2 of our 7 simple steps is resources and limitations. And as you can see, one of our limitations is space. This is a very small powder room. And not only that, we had an even smaller budget. I was dying to do wallpaper in here, but I couldn't because it just wasn't in the budget.
For resources, we had that lamp there that we bought at a consignment, and then this mirror, which is an antique mirror we've used in a few different rooms that we've had over the years. So we're gonna use these to help turn this into a diamond in here. Oh, my back.
I really wanted the powder room to have a bold, eclectic, and modern feel, mixed with some fun vintage pieces. Since wallpaper wasn't in the budget, and I love color so much, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to experiment with a darker, richer color in this small space, in hopes that it would be warm and inviting. I really, really like how everything is starting to come together. Vintage Persian rugs in bathrooms and kitchens are all the rage right now, and I love them. I have always loved vintage rugs, so when I got to score this little mini from online within my budget, I was so happy. When I went looking, I specifically looked for rugs that had colors in them that would complement the colors that we already have on this floor: greens, blues, and yellows, since you can see the dining room from the powder room. So this little star is perfect for my space. Here are a few of the photos that I used as inspiration for the powder room. As you can see here, we used pretty much all of these ideas. In the first picture, you'll see the antique Persian rug, the basket with the extra toilet paper, the large graphic abstract wall art, the bold color on the walls, the flowers in the small vase, last the modern light fixture, as well as the modern towel rack. Those are all things that we incorporated into our space.
Yeah, I love these gold trim.
Yeah, I found those online. Those are great. Mm-hmm. The design plan for this space really derived from the functional needs of the room. So I based everything off of that. What do I need to make guests feel at home?
You know, this is kind of heavy and bulky. Reminds me of that game Clue. Remember the weapons that they had?
I do remember that.
I admit it. I did it. It's Pirate Colonel Mustard. In the powder room with the corbel. Aye. And I will do it again. Because its corbel is so big and hairy and fun to use. Arr!
Huh.
Well, Del Carp is from Del Carp Interiors, and now I've shown Del the pieces that I'm going to be using in the room. So she is going to help me make some decisions about some big things in the room that will really help it all come together.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with one of the most important things. What color am I gonna paint this bathroom? So this is one of my stars in the piece. I found this beautiful Persian vintage mini rug that I'm gonna use in the powder room. So Del, what would you recommend for painting the walls? I want it to be bold and eclectic.
Yes, I agree completely. I think, Cortese, you have two choices. It could be a warm tone in the paprika, or it could be this wonderful blue-green color that's in the background of the rug. And because you have this wonderful aqua color in your dining room and other touches and pottery and other things, I think the right way to go is the blue-green. And I found this wonderful Sherwin-Williams color. It's from their historic color line. It's called Rockwood Blue-Green. And it matches perfectly with the background color and looks just dynamite. And it's going to be dramatic and just very bold and beautiful in that powder room.
It's stunning. I need to decide on finishes in the space. I'm using this antique mirror. So Del, tell me, what finishes should I use to complement the mirror?
Well, the mirror is perfect because it actually mixes the antique brass with the brushed nickel that is in your lav set. So it gives us the opportunity to mix those finishes and use those in the light fixture. So I would suggest an antique brass and glass light fixture or vanity light for over that beautiful mirror that you have chosen.
Now, when you walk into that bathroom, there's this huge wall there. I think it needs some art.
It does.
What kind of
Definitely.
art?
Well, it is a great wall, and it is going to be the impactful or the dramatic second phase of the bathroom. The color on the walls is the first, and the art is going to reflect that also. So I think an abstract would be a great juxtaposition between the vintage feel and the more modern feel and the eclectic feel that you have carried out through your home already.
Another winner. I think this space turned out amazing. I really do think we achieved our goal of a bold, eclectic, and modern space with some fun vintage pieces.
Definitely a diamond.
Yes, it is shining. And that entryway, I think, is making a great first impression. So if you haven't joined our Makerspace family, please hit that subscribe button if you enjoy watching our videos, and click on the notification button so you know when we're having new videos come out.
They come out every Tuesday.
Until you see us again, enjoy making your space.